The kingdom of heaven is like a field, a treasure found in a field. And when the man discovered that treasure, he sold everything that he had to buy that field. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like. There is a serious cost.
It's so interesting to me, the parables that Jesus uses to illustrate the kingdom of God that's available. It's like the common thread between every single one of them is, once you recognize what you have, you'll give everything for it. The pearl of great price, the treasure in the field, the lost coin, all of these things point to the same thing, and it's this idea that God is offering something to us, but we have to exchange maybe everything we know, everything we have, everything we've experienced, and all of our comfort for what He's offering to us. And I think the reason why the story of Mary pouring out the oil on the feet of Jesus, the reason why that visual sticks with us is because I think we all, at one time or another, have felt that invitation personally from God. And I love that in this lavish moment, before Jesus is actually about to go to the cross, it says that Mary broke open this alabaster jar. She smashes it to the ground, which means that it can't be put back together. She can't keep any pieces to herself. But she pours it all, breaks it all, spares nothing, because she recognizes who's in front of her. I find that revival has the same invitation time and time again. It's a give all, count the cost, go all in for what's at hand. And I know for ourselves and for our family, countless times God has asked us to lay down everything.
A lot of times people say, like, Jessi, like, your thing is radical obedience. It's not my thing. I'm the woman that met Jesus and was completely set free. And there is nothing I can do to show God truly how thankful I am. See, everyone thinks following Jesus is all pretty and beautiful, but sometimes it's hard. And sometimes you have to do things because you just love Him and you know that He loves you and He'll take care of you. So tonight, the Lord asked me if I would give away my Jeep. And He told me to give it to you, Joel. Can I tell you, Jesus is so good? I would give away 100 Jeeps if I had them.
For me, pioneering is to be ready at any moment to drop everything to do exactly what Jesus asks us to do. Jess and I really felt, even when we were in California, and it started there, that we're missionaries to the United States. And for me, that call really solidified a lot of how we would live our life and how we would aim our life. It started with early mornings being with Jesus. It started in the secret place. And the reward really was Him. And then as you preach the gospel, the reward becomes giving Him His reward, which is human souls.
So the first vision I ever had about revival was this vision of thousands of people being baptized in Huntington Beach and then turning around and baptizing the person behind them. When we moved to California, it was years until we saw anything, even any kind of sign of revival. But then I remember in one really simple morning of prayer, God just dropped in me and said, the harvest begins summer 2020. Throw the net on the other side. And I felt like that word from John 21 was an invitation to actually pioneer with God. We see thousands saved, healed, and delivered at our revival events. And I believe because there's an exchange that's taking place there on the fields and on the beaches, it's like the veil is being removed from their eyes for the first time ever. And I honestly believe with everything inside of me that revival is the only hope that this nation has. We're going from one degree of glory to another. There's more. Every time we do a revival event, God says, there's more.